Hey, it's Rob King here again. I'm going to show you another fantastic exercise for developing full body strength, focusing on the core, getting your body really strong and really tight. If you're a combat athlete, jiu-jitsu, MMA, boxing, anything like that, this will benefit you tremendously. It's going to turn your body into armor. It is an awesome exercise. If you want to really work your abs and develop the strength in the core and the midsection, this is a fantastic exercise for it. Once again, getting back to the core, not only is the core designed to move, most of the movement should be done through the hips, but you want to resist rotation, okay? So the last video I just did was all about resisting rotation from side to side. Now I'm going to show you how to resist rotation or movement in this position. So instead of always worrying about doing sit-ups where you're crunching, I'm actually going to resist the rotation this way. So my body really has to fight hard to not go backwards. I'm going to show you how I tie this in really nicely using the sled. So once again, we're driving forward, getting strong through the legs, strong through the core, strong through the hips. It's a forced brace. So I always talk about bracing with my clients and developing a strong brace. With this one, you have no choice but to brace. If you don't brace, you're not going to go forward. So it's always good to have an exercise that makes you brace immediately without having to tell somebody to brace. Going back to the first video I did on the straight arm sled push, same thing. You have to brace or the sled will not move. With this one, if the load is too heavy and your brace is not strong enough, you are simply not going to go anywhere. So I'm going to use my band again, my straps. I'm going to get in like a crunch position, like this. So usually you see crunches and people are going to do this, which they do too much of. But what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to lock in tight through the arms, almost like in a boxing position like this. And from here I'm going to lean forward and I'm going to walk. Now, when I do this, my body wants to go like this. I'm not going to let it, but I'm also not going to extend too far forward in deflection in this position. I'm going to try to stay up tight. If you think of a kettlebell swing, a tackle in football, martial arts, anything, you don't want to hit too much like this. You're going to extend. This is where the power is going to come from. So I'm not going to crunch too far forward. I'm going to try to stay up as tight as possible. So from here, I'm going to lock in through the core, slightly lean. My core is firing like crazy. Just like that. You can as well, if you want, you can do the core exercises like a sit-up where you sit and you pull. But I don't like that as much as actually resisting the rotation and walking forward. You want to develop full core strength. Doesn't look very hard, it's insanely hard. And then once again, if you want to just work one side, holding both on one side, riding tight and pushing, it's going to resist rotation even more. So give it a try. If you're a combat athlete, anything like that, it's going to work wonders for you. The core is going to be on fire, and the brace is going to be awesome. Full body strength combined. Cheers.